Hi, welcome back to Designing with Reggie. So let's finish this project up. Now we did the drape, we marked the drape, I showed you how to pin the fabric. So what we're going to do is we're going to true the pattern. We're going to make a true pattern. You're going to need a straight edge. You're going to need possibly your hip curve ruler. You're going to possibly need your curve ruler. You're going to need your paper cutting scissors. These scissors are for paper cutting only, not fabric. Your rotary blade and your marker. So let's get started. So what you're going to do is you're going to start by tracing the outline of your drape, okay? That's what you're going to do, just like this. Remember, that's a mistake. Don't follow that line. Follow that line. Come here, true your waist, and then come all the way up your center back. Remember, this is a line that is 1 inch or 1.5 inches from your center back. Now you remove your muslin or your drape from the paper. And if you look closely, you have indents in here that shows you how to true the pattern or which style lines to follow. So you start here. I like to put a mark there and put a mark there so I'll know where to go with the shoulders. Okay, that's my shoulder. Now, let's do the armhole. Right here and right there, that's the armhole. And you use your 12-inch curve ruler for that. So you slide it and make sure that matches and make sure that that matches. And then you go around and there you have it. Now, we're going to use our hip curve ruler or our, they call it some other thing other than hip curve ruler, but I like to call it the hip curve ruler. So you're going to start here, place your ruler there so it lines up with your dotted lines, and you draw your line there. Then you come along and you do your waistline. Your waistline starts here, go around, that's your waistline. Now, let's do the center back. This is the center back. From there to there. That's the center back. Now, let's do the neckline. We almost forgot to do the neckline. So let's do the neckline. Using your curve ruler, you do your neckline. And that is your pattern. But you've got to do some markings. Like right here, since this is the back, you cut on the fold. Okay? That's your directions as to how to cut it. Now, it's time to cut your pattern out. Make sure you leave room for your seam allowance. I like to leave maybe a little less than 1 inch. But some people like to go ahead and mark it, but I just kind of eyeball it because a 1/2 inch is not that much. It's not that much seam allowance. So what I do is I just kind of eyeball it going around, but you don't have to. You can go back over it with the same instruments and be precise if you're one of those people who must be precise. And that's okay. That's perfectly okay. It's all gonna come out in the wash. And now we have done our pattern for the back. I'm not going to do the front, I'm just going to do the back because it all works the same way. And now all you have to do is do your front. And once you've got your front done, then you cut your fabric and follow your directions and sew. So that's it from start to finish. Hope you enjoyed something. Hope you enjoyed the videos and hope you learned something. Happy designing.